South Africa has once again been shaken by explosive allegations from one of its top police officials. KwaZulu-Natal Police Commissioner, Lieutenant-General Nhlanhla Mkhwanazi, has made bold and shocking claims that have thrown the country's criminal justice system into the spotlight. In a press conference that many have described as explosive and fearless, Mkhwanazi accused the judiciary of colluding with criminals, and even went as far as pointing fingers at the Minister of Police, Senzo Mchunu, for interfering in ongoing investigations. He also spoke about a powerful criminal syndicate involving politicians, police officers, prosecutors, correctional services, and even business people, all allegedly connected to a drug cartel based in Gauteng. These statements have caused serious waves in the political and judicial landscapes, with many calling for accountability, answers, and immediate action from President Cyril Ramaphosa. In today's video, we will break down everything that has happened so far, where it all began, the key players involved, and what this could mean for the future of South Africa's justice system. To fully understand the seriousness of these allegations, we need to take a step back and look at how we got here. Lieutenant-General Nhlanhla Mkhwanazi has long been known for his tough stance on crime and his commitment to cleaning up the police service in KwaZulu-Natal. Over the years, he has built a reputation as someone who is not afraid to speak the truth, even when it makes powerful people uncomfortable. He has been involved in major investigations, including high-profile political killings in the province, and has consistently pushed for reforms within law enforcement. However, this time, his statements have gone beyond internal police issues and touched directly on the integrity of South Africa's judiciary and political system. During a media briefing held on Sunday, the 6th of July, Mkhwanazi addressed ongoing police operations in KwaZulu-Natal. But what started as a normal update quickly turned into a national scandal. In his statement, he openly accused members of the judiciary of working together with criminals. According to him, these alleged connections have made it difficult for police to carry out investigations, as suspects often receive protection from within the justice system itself. He did not provide names or specific examples at the time, but the seriousness of the accusation immediately drew the attention of the entire country. He went further by accusing Minister of Police, Senzo Mchunu, of political interference in police matters. Mkhwanazi claimed that Mchunu tried to disband the political killings task team back in December 2024, a task team that had been working on very sensitive cases involving high-level politicians and law enforcement officials. He alleged that the task team had uncovered a powerful criminal network that includes not only politicians, but also senior police officers, members of the Metro Police, officials in the Correctional Services Department, prosecutors, and even well-known business people. He described the syndicate as being controlled by a drug cartel operating out of Gauteng. If true, these claims would represent one of the biggest corruption scandals in South Africa's recent history. The idea that parts of the justice system, the police, and political leadership could be working together with criminals is deeply troubling and raises serious questions about the rule of law in the country. The public relies on these institutions to protect their rights, ensure justice, and keep communities safe. If they are compromised, then the very foundation of democracy is at risk. The judiciary has since responded by demanding that Mkhwanazi provide concrete evidence to support his claims. In a formal request, the courts have called on him to submit any documentation, testimony, or proof that shows there is indeed collusion between judges and criminals. This is a critical moment, because if Mkhwanazi can back up his words with facts, it could lead to major investigations, suspensions, or even criminal charges. However, if he cannot produce the evidence, then it may be seen as an attack on the judiciary without basis, something that could damage his credibility and cause major political consequences. On the political side, reactions have been mixed. Some opposition parties have come out in full support of Mkhwanazi, praising him for having the courage to speak out against corruption and political interference. They have called on President Cyril Ramaphosa to immediately suspend Minister Senzo Mchunu and launch an independent investigation into the matter. Others have urged caution, saying that such serious allegations must be handled carefully and should not be used for political point scoring. President Ramaphosa, at the time of this recording, has not yet made a public statement on the issue. But the pressure is mounting. If he chooses to act swiftly, he could be seen as someone who is serious about cleaning up the system and protecting the integrity of the justice system. On the other hand, if he hesitates or avoids taking action, critics may accuse him of protecting his political allies or turning a blind eye to corruption. This situation places him in a very difficult position, and whatever decision he makes will likely have long-term consequences. It's also important to consider the possible motivations behind these claims. Some analysts have suggested that Mkhwanazi may be under pressure or even facing threats from people within the system who want to silence him. Others believe he may be using this moment to push back against political forces trying to undermine his work. Whatever the case may be, it's clear that these allegations are not just about one man or one department, they strike at the heart of South Africa's entire criminal justice system. The fact that a high-ranking police official feels the need to go public with such claims shows that there is a serious breakdown of trust within the state's institutions. Police, prosecutors, and judges are supposed to work together in the interest of justice. When one of them accuses the others of betrayal, it means that the system is no longer functioning as it should. And when citizens start to believe that justice is no longer possible, the result is often increased lawlessness, fear, and social unrest. In the coming weeks, we are likely to see more statements, more debates, and possibly even resignations or suspensions. But whatever happens, this moment should be a wake-up call for the country. The institutions that uphold the law must be protected at all costs. Without them, there is no justice, no order, and no future. What do you think about Lieutenant-General Mkhwanazi's claims? Do you believe he is telling the truth? Should Minister Mchunu be suspended while investigations are underway? Do you trust the judiciary to investigate itself fairly? Or is this just the beginning of something much bigger? Let us know your thoughts in the comments below. We want to hear from you. And if you found this video informative, make sure to hit the like button, share it with others, and subscribe to the channel for more deep dives into South Africa's most important political stories. We break down the facts, ask the hard questions, and keep you informed about what's really going on behind the headlines. Thanks for watching, and we'll see you in the next one.